What in God's name is going on this season? Bugs have invaded the island. It's bugs and bugs. What's going on here? Well, do not worry, my friend. Everything shall be explained in this video. So sit back, relax, and let's dive in. Before I begin, it's only right to recap the event. In the Super Showdown event, Daigo frees the tentacle and the tentacle smacked Daigo away. Also, just want to say I am glad this is what caused Daigo to be back on our side instead of some power of friendship shenanigans. We worked with the supernovas to defeat the first tentacle, but then 3 more appeared. However, Superman took care of them. Well, sort of. You may be wondering, how did the bugs get here? It's simple. It's because of Superman! Well, the tentacle that he lasered off, turns out it was bleeding, which mutated the bugs on the island. However, it's also been revealed that the bugs, also known as the swarm, and the tentacle can travel through the spirit realm without the portal. Now you may be wondering, how? Well, I don't know, but I hope that gets revealed soon. Our main cast of characters, except for KADO and the supernovas, thank God they're still relevant, have all joined OXR. OXR stands for Ornimorph Extermination Rangers. Ornimorphs being the name of the bugs, they are the new faction introduced this season. Their gender is Onyx Winter, and I find it interesting that she has the same last name as Sergeant Winter. Who knows, maybe they're both related. I theorize that she is possibly the daughter of Sergeant Winter because dialogue from Onyx Winter reveals that OXR has been around for generations and even her father served in it. Which just backs up my point further, and also this is interesting because this means that the dark presence was there for generations. Was Bro trying to invade Oninoshima all this time? In all seriousness, if you consider this, then the dark presence could not possibly be Jenna, because a generation is 20 to 30 years usually, unless there was a humongous time skip between the events of the Big Bang and now. And if that's true, then I'm gonna be left speechless. In part 1 of the story quests, we're invited to OXR by Onyx Winter to try and find out where the bugs are coming from. Also, it's confirmed that we have an event this season codenamed Strayed Mice, and I hope this event is good. Daigo is freed, and the word he uses, well, the words that he uses really hints at the dark presence being Jenna or the nothing. Like, look at this dialogue! Reshaping Inoe's champion. Like, Fortnite, stop playing this, bro. Please, just stop. Also, something that I find interesting is that Vintage Jones Midas and Agent Jones, yes, Agent Jones has special dialogue with Daigo which states the following: why should anyone entrust a shot to someone like you? Now, I understand why he would say this to Midas because we all know how he is, but saying it to both Jones and Midas is insane. Now, the last time Agent Jones received special dialogue was all the way back in Chapter 4, Season 4. Also, while we're on the topic of Chapter 4, the Citadel seems to be making a return in Blitz. Now, I actually have a theory for this. Since it's confirmed that Blitz is canon, I theorize that the Chapter 4 island is rebuilding itself on the Blitz island. I mean, we already have Mega City, now we got the Citadel. Now, you're probably wondering, how and why is it rebuilding itself? Well, I theorize that this could be one of the consequences of the Big Bang. If you think about it, the Big Bang was never really expanded on, so perhaps the modes that are canon are the consequences of the Big Bang. And again, one more thing before we move on, KADO Thorne is back, baby! Well, sort of. You see, the KADO Thorne boss files have been re-added, which could mean nothing. However, my theory about Blitz Royale rebuilding itself as the Chapter 4 map would add to this theory. One last thing before I wrap up, I would like to talk about Season 5. Kevin is set to return on August 28th, but this time the lightning in which he will be spawned from will be red. Who knows, maybe Kevin the Cube will turn red, and if that's the case, I'm gonna call him Revan. I feel like Revan will probably play out the same way as Kevin did, but it will be different. Now, if you did enjoy this video, consider liking and subscribing, and if you don't want to, that's completely fine. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!